Joshua 15. This, then, was the lot of the tribe of the children of Yehudah by their families, even to the border of Edom, the wilderness of Zin. Southward was the uttermost part of the south coast, and the south border was from the shore of the Salt Sea, from the bay that looks southward. And it went out to the south side to Ma'ale Akrabim, and passed along to Zin, ascended up on the south side to Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Ketzron, and went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Korah. From thence it passed toward Natsman, and went out unto the river of Mitzrayim, and the goings out of that coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the Salt Sea, even unto the end of the Jordan. And their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea of the uttermost part of the Jordan. And the border went up to Beit Haglah, and passed along the north by Beit Ha'avaran, and the border went up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuven. And the border went up toward Devir from Emek Akor, and so northward, looking toward Gilgal, that is before going up to Adumium, which is on the south side of the river. And the border passed toward the waters of Ain Shemesh, and the goings out whereof were at Ain Rogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom, and unto the south side of the Yevusi. The same is Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lies before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of the Rephaim northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Nephthotah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephron, and the border was drawn to Baalah, which is Kiryat Yearim. And the border compassed from Baalah westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along the side of Mount Yearim, which is Kekalon, on the north side, and went down to Beit Shemesh, and passed on to Timnah. And the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was drawn to Shikeron, and passed along the Mount Baalah, and went out unto Yabneel, and the goings out of the border were at the sea. And the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Yehudah, round about, according to their families. And unto Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he gave a part among the children of Yehudah, according to the commandment of Yahuwah to Yahusha, even as Kiryat Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thence the three sons of Anak, Eth Sheshai, and Eth Achiman, and Eth Talmai, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Devir, and the name of Devir before was Kiryat Cepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kiryat Cepher, and takes it, to him will I give Eth Akra, my daughter, to be his woman. And Onethiel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Eth Akah, his daughter, to be his woman. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What would you? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for you have given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs, and the nether springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Yehudah, according to their families. And the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Yehudah toward the coast of Edom southward were Katseel and Eder and Yagur, and Kina and Dimona and Adoah, and Ketsa and Katsor and Yithnan, Ziph and Telim and Baaloth, and Katsor and Kadalath and Kerioth and Ketzron, which is Ketzor, Amam and Shema and Molada, and Katzorgada and Keshmon and Bait Pelet, and Ketzor Shaul and Beir Sheva and Biziothama, and Baala and Iriam and Etzim, and Eltolad and Kasiel and Korma, and Ziklag and Madumana and Kankana, and Lebaoth and Shikelim and Ain and Rimnon, and the cities are 29 with their villages. And in the valley, Eshtaol and Zorah and Ashna, and Zanak and Ein Ganim, and Tapuk and Ein Naim, Yarmoth and Adullam, Soka and Azekah, and Sha'araim and Adathaim and Gederah and Gederathaim, 14 cities with their villages. Zainan and Katsada and Gilgal-Gad and Dildan and Mitzpah and Yokethel, Lachish and Botzkath and Eglon and Kaban and Lakmak and Keithlish and Gederoth, Bait Dagan and Naamah and Makedah, 16 cities with their villages. Livna and Ether and Ashan and Yipthak and Ashna and Netziv and Ki Elah and Akizah and Ma Esha, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron and her towns and her villages. From Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Mitzrayim, and the great sea, and the border thereof. And in the mountains, Shalmair and Yatir and Soko, and Dana and Kiryat Kana, which is Devir, and Av and Eshtemoth and Anim, and Goshen and Kolan and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arav and Duma and Eshan and Yanim and Bait Tupak and Aphekah, and Kutzta and Kiryat Arba, which is Kebron, and Zeir, 9 cities with their villages. Ma'on, Carmel, and Ziph, and Uta, and Yisrael, and Yakodam, and Zanok, Gain, Giva, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Kakul, Baitzur, and Gedor, and Ma'arath, and Bait Anoth, and El Tekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kiryat Baal, which is Kiryat Yearim, and Rabbath, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beit Ha'avara, Midian, and Sekela, and Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and Ein Gadi, 6 cities with their villages. And as for the Yebusim, the inhabitants of Yerushalayim, the children of Yehudah, could not drive them out, but the Yebusim dwell with the children of Yehudah at Yerushalayim unto this day.